We are back with a real cup of coffee, and I am being very, very careful of where I put this. And we're a little slow this morning. We did like 15,000 steps walking around our little neighborhood. Getting old, but we're grateful to be able to move. I had a song planned for today, and then, as is usual in the middle of the night, the song that wanted to be sung today showed up. So we're going to do that one for you. We had a little ministry called the Barnabas Project, and we worked with the Everett Gospel Mission with a group of men going through discipleship training. And we also used to lead worship a little bit there and go to their graduation ceremonies. And I remember this one man got up. It was the first time he'd ever spoken publicly. And he did his testimony. And part of his testimony, I think it was in Chicago or someplace he was working in, or he was living in what would have been called tenements back then. And he told this story about a little girl that had wandered off and climbed up a very high wire fence that surrounded the tenement building. And she had fallen. And when he finished the story, the tag of the story was, "That's the man who caught me when I fell." And that just stuck with me. So this is her story, my version of her story, and about the man who caught me when I fell. The neighborhood was not the kind with gardens or with parks. No one ever ventured out alone much after dark. But kids, you know, are kids, no matter what the circumstance. And she desired to touch the sky beyond that wire fence. She climbed high enough, the heavens seemed to sparkle in her eye. And when she fell to earth below, she never even cried. And family and friends who rushed to keep her safe and warm were puzzled by her question as she held them in her arms. Who was that man who caught me when I fell? I didn't know his name, but when I wandered off, he must have found me on that day. And I remember when he held me in his soft embrace. He said, "Everyone could use a little extra help these days." The doctors and the nurses, when the ambulance came in, were quite surprised that only bruises covered up her skin, that not a single scratch was found, no bones were out of place. And then policemen came to ask if she had seen his face. Who was that man who caught me when I fell? We'd like to have the chance to thank him for the time he took to save your life today. And maybe we could take up a collection from our friends, because everybody needs a little help these days. Her mama took her to her grandma's for a little rest, and in the table in the hallway she paused to take a breath. And looking up she saw a picture right there on the wall of the man who saved her, and he was hanging on a cross. That's the man who caught me when I fell. I didn't know his name, but when I wandered off, he must have found me on that day. And I remember when he held me in his soft embrace. He said, "Everyone could use a little extra help these days." Yes, I remember rough week for a lot of you, and you're not alone. I just want you to know that there's somebody out there who hung on a cross for you, and he hung on a cross for me, and he's got his arms out to you. So I'm really grateful to the gentleman who came out of homelessness and shared that story, and we pass it on to you today. If the man who caught her has caught you as well, then here's your assignment for today. Go out and catch somebody else, because everyone could use a little help these days. I am heading back to this. I'm not sure we're going to walk 15,000 steps today. We are not getting any younger. But we do wish you a beautiful day today. And we always want to let Kylie know you are our sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah. Love you guys. Have a great day.
See you later.